The Dodge Charger, an icon of the American automotive industry that has for decades reigned on the roads as a symbol of muscle car performance and power, is officially leaving the market, marking the end of a truly legendary era. But with changing times and new developments, we must ask, what's next for the Charger? Stay tuned to find out what this means for the future of this legendary beast. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Let's start revving. First, let's take a quick look back at the generations of Dodge Chargers. The Dodge Charger is an example of the legend when it comes to cars in the United States of America after being produced in the 1960s. Dodge Charger has always been a car that had powerful engines and a rather aggressive design, which makes it one of the representatives of the muscle car class. The Dodge Charger of the first generation entered production in 1966 as a two-door fastback coupe with a long hood and short rear deck. Equipped with a range of V8 engines, the Dodge Charger was soon appreciated for its performance and body design. It differentiated itself from other muscle cars of the same generation through some of its features, which were hidden headlamps and full-width tail lamps. The second generation of the Dodge Charger, made between 1968 and 1970, can be considered the most famous and recognizable representative of the previously mentioned DR category. The often cited powerful Coke bottle line and the legendary engines such as the 426 Hemi engine made the Dodge Charger a legend. With time, the Dodge Charger model has evolved from one design to the other in response to the dynamism of the market. Over 60 years, from the third to the fifth generations, the Charger underwent several changes regarding the body and powertrain. The carmaker resurrected this nameplate in 2006 and converted the car to a four-door sedan with modern-day comforts, but with the Charger's muscle car demeanor. Let me ask you a question. Do you agree that the thrill of driving this iconic muscle car makes it all worth it? Well, let's find out. The Dodge Charger is a muscle car that was designed with spectacular V8 engines. These engines offer high performance. It is for this reason that those looking for fun to drive cars like the Charger will not be disappointed. But one ought to note that there are certain aspects worthy of consideration when it comes to one of these cars. First, the vehicles, for example, Dodge Chargers, have very large V8 engines, which makes them very greedy for fuel. They call for premium gasoline, and they may consume a fair amount of this rather rapidly. This, in turn, implies that the operating costs can be comparatively really high compared to some other cars. Second, the Chargers can be noisy within the cabin, especially when revving. This may not be suitable for individuals who like a quiet environment when traveling. Third, sadly, the Dodge Charger has a reputation for being rather unreliable. However, issues have emerged that affect the engine and transmission of some of the models. This simply means that before one can buy one of the new cars, one needs to carry out some research. Fourth, handling feels a bit difficult in the Dodge Charger at times. The width of the body and the extra mass of the car result in its slow and cumbersome handling, especially when moving at slow speed or performing low-speed maneuvers. Last but not least, the Charger's resale value is not the best as that of many other rivals in the muscle car segment. But what if I told you that the Dodge Charger could give you both a thrilling and nice ride at the same time while keeping you safe on the road? Can a muscle car truly combine the best of both worlds? Let's dive in and find out. That being said, it can still provide a silent and synchronized ride if that is what it requires. The Charger's suspension system is built in a way that will allow the car to have a smooth ride irrespective of the weather outside. Be it highway driving or driving within the city streets, you will always have convenient and comfortable driving in your Charger. Therefore, the Dodge Charger is an all-in-one car with spectacular handling. Yes, the car itself is very comfortable and has all the trappings that would keep a person engaged during long distances on the road. That means that the ride is good, and the handling of the car is also good. Generally, a car is very easy to drive. The driving experience of the Dodge Charger cannot be described in words. You will surely love it. All in all, the Dodge Charger is a perfect car for those who think about their fuel consumption. It receives 31 mpg on the highway and 19 mpg in the city, which is rather decent for a car of this class and size. Also, the Charger has a muscular engine with good acceleration. Thus, you shall not compromise the power on the road for fuel economy. Dodge Charger has several commendable attributes regarding the safety of a vehicle, and any person who will be using this car will be safe as well. I have to say that one of the most spectacular safety systems of the Dodge Charger is an airbag system. The booster system in the Dodge Charger models is tailored to cause the airbags to discharge depending on the intensity of the impact on the car. Yet another safety system in the Dodge Charger is the electronic stability control system. This system is useful in ensuring that the vehicle is stable and can easily be controlled, especially in cases of an escapade. The Dodge Charger also incorporates a brake assist feature to reduce the instances of an accident by enhancing the car's braking. These features make the Dodge Charger one of the safest cars to drive or to be a passenger in. With all this success and achievements, Dodge Charger is shutting down, leaving a legacy. What do you think could be the reason for this decision? Let's take a look. This season, the Mopar Saloon is putting out the lights just a little earlier. The barbacks are cleaning up glassware, the sawdust is being swept from the floor, and Dodge is making its last call. The era of the current Dodge Charger came to an end after the 2023 model year, and Dodge is celebrating in the only way it knows how. Again, by going completely overboard with their arms race. To commemorate the Charger, Dodge introduced 7 heritage-inspired special editions for 2023 models. Of all of them, one could easily associate with Dodge's muscle cars of the 1960s and 1970s. Each of the 7 models will be revealed within the year, with the 7th model, a special edition car, planned to make its debut at the SEMA Trade Fair in Vegas. But wait, that's not all the Dodge has up its sleeves. For 2023, the Charger came in 4 retro colors: B5 Blue, Sublime, Bright Blue, F8 Green, and Grapevine Purple. B5 Blue, Plum Crazy Purple, and Sublime Green are vintage colors manufactured by Dodge, while Destroyer Gray, an extra 2023 Charger and Challenger color, is an extra modern hit. Also, every 2023 model, each with a distinct engine, would be built with a special label under the hood that says "Last Call," in memory that this was indeed the final run. The last Charger to be produced was the massively powerful SRT Demon 170, wearing just a pitch-black paint job. This monumental event happened on the 22nd of December, which finalized the generational legendary muscle car from Dodge with a model. The Demon 170 is the last car of the Last Call series, which was built to discontinue the existing models of Challenger and Charger. How do you think this shift will change the future of muscle cars? Let's find out together. Dodge's bold move towards an electric future. What is more, ATT Dynamics' new strategy for Dodge is to try to captivate the younger generation to start identifying with the brand, and for this reason, the company aims to release an electric-toned muscle car in 2024. Currently at Dodge, Tim Kuniskis, the CEO of Dodge, has played a major role in this kind of transition, where he has appreciated that his company needs to satisfy not only traditional muscle car consumers, but also the new green-oriented people. In this specific case, the introduction of these new models is presumed to be an attempt to resolve the above 2 different worlds for the trump card of performance, which meets and complies with the contemporary environmental issues tied to electric vehicles. As a new strategy in Dodge's strategy to reposition the brand and appeal to younger buyers, it has announced plans to unveil an electric muscle car in 2024. In this transition, Dodge's CEO, Tim Kuniskis, has been actively involved in powering the change due to the new type of consumers that today demand more ecological vehicles. But at the same time, they also buy muscle cars. This is witnessed with the introduction of these new models in a bid to correct the existing gap between these 2 distinct worlds and provide efficient performing electric cars, viewed in concert with today's environmental perspectives. As we stand on the brink of this new chapter, the question lingers: do the electric variants accurately preserve the sanctity of a true muscle car? The answer, which forebodes the future of American car trends, is to be received shortly. Is it really the end of an era? Share your thoughts in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe for more content. Now that you have known about the journey of a legend, let's see something more unique. Watch us unveil the rarest pickup trucks that have been made in the history of America.